Hey, welcome everyone. I'll try and get a live chat going here. I'm not sure what I want to do. I got a bunch of pastel colors left over here. There's a lot of white in all these colors. And I think what I'll do first, I'm going to try and I'll sketch something up there with the light gray. Uh, I was going to try and do a garden, but I don't think I'll try and incorporate it in here maybe, but I'm going to do like a normal landscape, like kind of like how I do, uh, and with these pastel type colors, okay? I don't know how it's going to come out, but it might come out looking all right. Let me sketch these mountains in here real quick. So we'll have some distant mountains there. I'm using a light gray to sketch it in real quick. And then let's have a hill. Let's have a steep, maybe these will be trees over here coming down. Make them go all the way over here. Some kind of trees here. And then we'll have some kind of valley in there. I'll have another hill come here. Maybe I'll put a river right here coming down. That's what I'll do. I'll make this a river. And then I'll put some shrubs on the side of the river here and put some big trees over here. There we go. The thing is, all I have is like pastel colors here, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. It might turn out good. It's Friday evening and I'm not going out tonight, so I might as well do a painting. So I think I'm going to I'm going to start with the sky. I'm going to put some yellow ochre around the mountains here. This has a lot of white in it, so maybe I'll do some kind of sunset, okay? So I'll do a colorful sky. I did a colorful painting the other day and I'm getting a lot of likes on it. So maybe I'll kind of mimic that painting. And we'll use like pastel colors in the sky here. And we'll see how it ends up. That looks kind of cool so far. And then I'll put I got some light purple up here. I think this will end up looking like a cool sky here. We'll get skies like this in especially like a couple weeks ago in Seattle. We were getting skies that looked just like that. I don't know what was going on. Maybe we were getting some solar flares or something. Let me see if that's showing up in the camera. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's a cool looking sky. I'm going to throw some white clouds in there while it's wet. Just a little bit of like a hint of some white clouds in here. And I'll do some different types of clouds later, but I just want to blend a little white in there right now. Just a little bit. Okay. That's good enough. All right, so now my mountains. I'm gonna put all the color in first. I'll work from the sky down. I'll put my mountain peaks in here first. I add a few more extra peaks on here. You could use any acrylic paint that you got. I'm using, this is, a lot of this is Winsor and Newton paint, so I think I'm gonna have this like look like it's going off in the distance over here. So I'll keep this small here. I have everything running off into the distance over here. That looks pretty good. I think I want to have a pink landscape down here to reflect from the sky up there. This one's going to probably be for the ladies. Really light pastel colors with pinks and purples and light blue. Wow. That looks pretty good. I think it'll end up looking pretty good. So now I can reflect that yellow. I'll reflect the yellow underneath these trees here. We'll put some yellow here. As we're moving forward. I'm just putting the underpaint down right now. These are going to be trees going up here. And then I'll have a river here. So the river, I'm going to make the river blue. I know I don't have any blue up there, but I'll probably have to put some blue in there eventually in the sky. I want to have like a bluish purple river here. Pastel colors. Which means there's a lot of white in there. Which means it's going to be a very like a muted painting. The only thing that's going to be dark is going to be these trees, I think. So I'm going to put a pastel green here. I got this turquoise green. Maybe I should, I'm going to try it right here. I might have to put a little gray in it. I don't know how that's going to look, but what I'm trying to do on this painting is just, I'm not trying to make it look like nature. I'm using different colors than normal, which is okay to do sometimes. You don't want all your landscapes to look the same, so I'm going to try and make this one look a little different. So that's why I'm holding off on the trees here. I don't know what color to make these yet. I'll make this like a brownish a dirt hill here. Just some dark ground here on the edge of the river. Let me see how this looks in the frame. It's looking pretty good. I kind of like it. Alec, hello, how you doing? I see you. All right. I'm going to continue on. I almost got the underpaint done. I don't know what to make, what color to make that. So I'm going to make it, I'm going to mix. If I can find my black. I have some sap green down here. I'm just going to make those dark green. So I have some sap green here. I'm just going to mix some black in it all together. It's the only thing that's going to be dark on this painting is these trees going here. And if it doesn't look good, I'll just lighten it up then. But that's sap green with black in it. So it looks like it's going to be in the shadow. I got it going pretty steep here, so hopefully it looks good. So I'm going to start these trees from way back here, really small, and then they're going to get larger going up to here. These are going to be treetops on a hill. I don't know why I made them so dark. That's sap green with it's got a little black in it, but it's like really showing up really dark. I kind of like it. I like that dark color on that light background. It looks pretty good. I really do like it. So I'm going to fix them up a little bit, make them smaller, and then I'll bring these down like this at an angle and pull the bottom into the yellow ochre a little bit. Just a little color out here. Look at that. I actually like it now. Okay, so I'm going to fill all this in with sap green and black. I'm using a fan brush to try and get some texture in here. And I'm using the fan brush and stamping straight up and down. So it kind of looks like the trees are going straight up and down here. I don't know why it's showing up so black, because I put a lot of sap green in there. When I put a little yellow in there, it'll turn green. Okay, so now I want to kind of make this kind of go further back here, way in the distance here, like that. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't that look really cool? This is a good painting for if you're just starting out. Okay, it's not that hard what I've done so far. I've put a mountain in and a few colors here and some trees. This is a really good beginner painting here, beginner friendly. So now all the underpaint is done here. So now we can start. I'm going to start putting some cool stuff in here, okay? Uh, there's a lot of things we can do. I'm going to start with some snow on the mountains first, though, okay? I'm going to try the knife up here, okay? If you've never put snow up here, just follow the edge of the mountain, okay? I'm just going to put a little bit on each top first, just to get it started. Use a knife and just pull it to the right, okay? Get some more paint. Just get a little tiny roll on there. Just touch the right side of the peak and then pull it to the right a little bit. Over here, there's a small side of the knife for this small peak here. Just pull it down just a little here. Just like that. Very good. That looks pretty good. Now I want to bring this snow down a little more on this one. And maybe over here. Just pull everything to the right. I want the mountains. I don't want the mountains steep. If you pull the snow straight down, your mountains are going to look too tall. The best way to do the snow is to run the snow a little bit down and to the right, okay, and pull the snow, pull it further to the right than you think. Look at that. Now I'm going to pull some white down in here and make some hills down here, okay, in these areas. Just like that. I'll put a little more snow here. Wow. All right, now I'm going to mix, let me finish that small mountain. I'm going to mix a little blue and white for the shadow side of the mountain. I don't have blue. I'm going to have to use purple. All right, so a little purple with white and some gray. Mix that together, and that's going to be our color for the shadow side of the mountain. It's like a purplish gray color, okay? And come up next to your white and pull this color to the left, okay? Right up next to the white and pull this color. Even down here where it's running flat, just put some color underneath the white. It's going to create some kind of cliff underneath this white stuff. Then I'm going to blend all this, lightly blend it. It's really light color. That's the way I wanted it, though. I don't want this. The only thing I want dark is the trees. This is definitely different. Different style of painting. All right, now I'm going to clean off my filbert brush and then dry it with a rag. And I'm going to lightly blend all this color that's at the bottom of the mountain. Just take your brush and get a little brush, pull it the way the mountain is falling. And get a little blend on the bottom of this mountain. What it's going to do, it's going to make it look like there's fog down there. Just like that. There we go. Good enough. Wow. That looks pretty good. I'm going to put some bushes on edge of this river down here now. I think I'm going to use dark gray uh, for the bushes. Then I can highlight them with the light color. Okay. We'll just put some hints of shrubs down here on the river's edge in gray. Yeah, we'll put some on this side. And we'll pull that the bottom of the bushes to the left a little. Just at the bottom of the bushes, pull it to the left. I want these bushes to go all the way down the river here. Wow. It's looking pretty good for those colors. Look at that mountain. Look at that mountain. I've never used like a purple shade color like that. That looks pretty good. I'm trying to think. I think I might make pink clouds up here. Let me try a little pink cloud, see what it looks like. Uh, Let me just see what it looks like here. I'm going to put a few streaks of pink in here. Wow, I really like the contrast. So I'll lighten up just the top parts of those. Man, I really like that. I like that. So I'm going to do one more bigger cloud here, and I'll try some white clouds. I really like that. I just don't know where to put the white clouds now. Let me make the top of this one. I think I want to make it white. See what happens. All the way across, like a big cloud across the back there. I actually think the pink clouds are a little too bright, so I'm going to lighten them up a bit. Just a little bit too bright for me, but I'll keep working them, get them to the color I like. Huh. You know what I need in there? I need some blue sky is what I need. I'll just have to play around with the sky. I have to lighten all this up down here now. I thought I liked those pink clouds, and now I don't. So we'll just have to start all over on the sky. And I think I'm going to do white clouds. Let's try and do some white clouds. I'm going to try and bring a cloud, like make a big fluffy cloud right here. I think that's what this painting needs. It needs these cumulus clouds. Yeah. Cumulus clouds. Yeah, that looks better. All right, let me do another cumulus cloud on the other side. We'll bring it from here to the right. Cool. I like that. Now I want to have one kind of bellowing up from down here. Maybe all the way to the side and up. Since this is like a pastel color painting, I think I'm just going to load the sky up with some clouds, and then I'll introduce some color back into the sky if I need it. Yeah, because I like this style cloud with this painting. So I'm just gonna put another one here. Just fill the whole sky up with some these type of clouds. Ba-da-ba. Wow, it's looking pretty good. I didn't know I was gonna do a cloud fest here. Wow, wowzy, wowzy. So I don't have the best titanium white, but it's gonna have to work. All right, now I'm going to brighten up the top of my clouds here and really work on getting the tops bright again. I'm using a fan brush for this. Trying to get the whiteness back on the top of the clouds because this white is like it soaks into the paint. That looks good. I might have to hit the tops again, but wow, I really loaded that sky up with clouds. That's amazing. I'll leave that yellow around the top of the mountain. It kind of looks cool. I like that. That's looking pretty good. These aren't the best clouds, but I mean, they're clouds that you really got to work, believe it or not. I like them. They're kind of translucent. You see that? You can see the you can see the color underneath behind the cloud. They're like translucent clouds. All right, I spent enough time on the clouds. Let me highlight these bushes down here now. I want to use the pastel colors. So I'm going to use, for right here, I want to use pink and purple. I don't have, I'll have to make some more purple, but all these are going to be like really colorful uh, bushes down here. I'll make some of these pink and then some of them blue and some of them blue and purple. Just a very light blue. And I'll make this one light blue as well. All right, that looks pretty good. This is definitely one for the ladies. Definitely one for the ladies. So I got an idea. I got an idea. Who's on? Fan Gamer's back. Hey, Rad Peanut. Right on. Thank you. You think it's pretty? It's getting there. Still needs some work. I'm thinking about I might put some different color highlights on these clouds just to get some different colors in there. You see that? Just some, like, give the whole sky different colored clouds up there. That looks, I don't want to overdo it though. The whole painting's gonna be very pastel looking, you know. Yeah, it's tree time, right? Yeah. I just I just realized what you're saying, tree time, yeah. Because you know I put a big tree over here. That's funny. Yeah, the mountains came out great. I don't usually use these colors that I'm using right now. Everything has a mixture of white in it, so I call it like pastel looking. But it's looking pretty good. All right, I got a few people watching, so I'm going to continue. Uh, I'm going to, yeah, fan gamer, yeah, we need some trees over here. These are nice looking here, but you need something else in the foreground here to make the painting look complete. I like the clouds. The clouds are looking good. Uh, you just got to keep working that white in there till it stays. It likes to soak in for some reason, the white, because it's a really, I think I'm using a cheap paint, but it doesn't matter. You can just keep hitting it till it stays bright. All right, I'm going to work on a tree down here. I was going to do a garden, that's right. I think I put that in the title, but then I decided at the last minute I didn't want to do a garden. So, so let me put, I'm going to put a small tree right here just to see what it looks like. Not a big tree, uh, just something kind of like in the center here. And then maybe one, just one on the side here. I'm going to make this a different, a skinny tree here. There we go. So I'll have to highlight these trees because you see how they look flat? But watch, I'm going to put some highlights on them now to give them some dimension, okay? I'll do this big one first. Uh, I'm going to put some, I think pink color on the right side. This color here, this, because it shows up the best out of all the colors. So you just want to come down on the right side, really small touches. This is definitely like maybe a painting the computer would come up with, because these trees wouldn't be pink out in nature, but I'm just trying to make them look different. Put a dress on it. That's what I call it, putting a dress on it. It gives it dimension and little dementia. All right, there we go. It's looking pretty good. Now watch this. You can't even tell that that's a river, right? I'm going to put the water on the edge now, and it's going to change the whole look of the painting. Okay? Let me get a knife for this part. It's going to change the whole look here just by putting this white in the water. I have to use a brush down there because the knife won't fit in there. There we go. So there's the river. All right, this is looking pretty good. This came out a lot better than I thought. That is like, that's, it almost looks like ice, huh? Doesn't that look like frozen ice? I kind of like it. I mean, I've never painted anything like this before. Definitely different. All right, what do you guys want me to put in here? Anybody got suggestions? Besides a bird, I know I'm going to put a bird in there somewhere. The truth is, as non-artist, I never know is regarding the color palette thing and how you know. Yeah, yeah, you got to find the right color. This is very, the contrast is very, these are really dark for this type of painting. But believe it or not, I'll probably lighten these up with some highlights like I did these trees here. And then I think it'll all come together. Let me see here. I'm thinking if I wash it with gray, it'll look better. So let me do these first in the back. It's a little light wash with a light color, just to get rid of that, the hardness of the dark color. I'll keep doing that till this gets really light. That worked. I'm gonna put some white flowers out there, and some on top of some of these bushes. Just a few. I'm gonna try running a few highlights on these trees. Just a little. All right. I think it's there. Uh, do I have a bell notification on my home page? If you subscribe to me, you should get notifications. I think you got to hit the notification bell on my channel, and then every time I go live, you'll get a notification. All right, I'm gonna try and brighten up some more of these clouds down here. All right, I think the sky's got enough clouds now, don't you think? I think that's all I'm going to put in there, guys. Let me see where I'm at on time. How long has this been taking so far? 1 hour. So I think I'm going to end it here. Yep. I think I'm going to end it. It looks pretty good to me. I made these dark on purpose, so I'll run some highlights on here. Let's see if I can get some of these to lighten up here. So before I go, I'm going to put a little bit of white on a fan brush. There's not much on it. I'm going to try and get a few separations on these trees here with titanium white, just to get it to look like there's some light hitting in here. You just need a little bit on your brush. You see that, how it kind of separates them a little bit? I think I'm going to lighten up all these back here in the distance. Then it'll look a little more natural. There we go. That looks good. I'll check my channel for you in Australia and see if I have the notification bell even hooked up when I'm done with this. But you should be able to hit the notification bell on my channel. I'll see if I have one. All right, guys, I think that's it. That's all I'm going to do on this one. I kind of like I like the way it turned out. I think the girls are going to like this one with all them pastel colors. That one will sell. No, I don't know what happened. I don't think I watched that yet. It's on YouTube. I'll watch it. Man, those clouds, I really put a lot of work in those clouds. It started off not looking good, and then they turned out pretty great. And I like the way the yellow is around the top of the mountain now. And I like all those clouds in there now. Looks pretty amazing. Yeah, find the name of it now. Check it out. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Uh, I know it needs more twigs. I'll put in some twigs. You know what I want to do? Maybe I could put. One day I'll do like a bridge going across the water. That'll be cool. I'm not gonna do it on this one, but That's what I'll do in the future. But that came out pretty good for on the fly, all from my mind. All right, guys, thanks for watching. What time is it? Still early. Still might do one later. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll check my notification and see if I even have one on my channel. Yep. All right, guys, have a good one, and I might see you in a little bit. Cheers.